Welcome back to Firebird Arena here as the Lakota West Firebirds take on the Sycamore Aviators in this big-time GMC matchup here on this Tuesday night. I am joined here by my co-analyst, Nico Stolenberg. I am your play-by-play, Andrew Odell, and we are just about ready to tip this thing off in about 6 minutes. But before, we want to do a little pregame talk about this game. So, Nikos, what are your keys to the game tonight, and what are you looking forward to the most as the Firebirds take action here tonight?
Well, defensively, what I really want to see is to attack those passing lanes. They have the least assists in the GMC, total assists, and their assist to turnover ratio is very, very low, 0.7, so that's less than an assist per turnover. And I think guys like Tyson Davis, those aggressive defenders, should be able to get into those passing lanes and get steals. Similarly, you do need to stay disciplined. This is a team, and we talked about it with some other people pregame, they're likely going to play similar to Oak Hills. They both those teams have a poor offense compared to their very incredible defense and tend to hold the ball for a very, very long time. So I imagine there's going to be some of that, and you need to stay disciplined. You cannot afford to get down early because that means Sycamore can control the game and they can control the pace. West needs to keep their pacing together as long as they can. They need to play their style of game, and they should be able to bring home a win.
Yeah, one interesting stat about this game is Sycamore, they're 9th overall in GMC in offense, and they're 10th in rebounding, but they're 3rd in defense. So this is a very defensive team, and they play very passive basketball, so they're going to be not really attacking much offensively, but they're definitely going to be tough to counter defensively for Lakota West. The Firebirds do rank 2nd in defense, so it's a defense-on-defense matchup. Don't expect a lot of fireworks. It's going to be very probably low scoring tonight. And, you know, let's take a look here around the GMC. We've got some fun matchups here we see here tonight. First one tonight around the GMC on this Tuesday night is Hamilton going on the road to face Fairfield. And Hamilton comes in at 3-11 in GMC play while Fairfield is 11-2. And what are your thoughts on this game?
Yeah, I think Fairfield should come away pretty handily. They have been on fire as of late, and I think their offense is just going to overwhelm Hamilton, who has had a bit of a struggle so far this season. I think Fairfield wins fairly easily.
Yeah, I do have Fairfield as well. Hamilton has just been struggling all year, and I think Fairfield's one of the better teams in the GMC, so I do have them winning that one. As we look ahead to Mason at Oak Hills, the Comets come in at 3-11, while Oak Hills is 7-6. with a 3-game win streak, and I've got Oak Hills winning this one fairly close. I think it'll be around an 8-point, 10-point type game, but I don't think Mason has enough to compete with Oak Hills.
Yeah, both teams' offenses are towards the bottom of the GMC, but Oak Hills, their defense has just been incredible, and I think they're just going to eat away at Mason, and they're going to chip away a game and probably win pretty handily.
Up next, we've got Middletown at Colerain, and Colerain has not won a GMC game yet this year, and I don't think that's going to change against Middletown. I think the Middies win that one fairly easily, and it's a get-right game for Middletown, who's on a losing streak right now.
Yeah, any team on a losing streak, they come into Colerain. We saw West do it last Friday. It's the best team to play when you need a get-right game, and I see Middletown winning very handily.
Up next, we've got the big one out here tonight. Obviously, this one we're broadcasting tonight right now is a big one, but the big one that we're really all looking at in the GMC right now is Lakota East versus Princeton, the Thunderhawks and the Vikings. That's a huge game in terms of GMC play. Princeton at number 1 in the GMC right now with a 12-2 in conference record, while East is at 9-4. And the Thunderhawks, last time these two teams met, they won by 1 point in a thriller in overtime against Princeton, and I think this one's going to be just like that game, very close down to the wire. I do think the Vikings get the win this time. I think it's going to be a 3-point game. I think Princeton wins.
Yeah, I think Princeton wins as well. I think they're going to be able to shut down Pearly fairly well, do enough to just hold off the Tide, and I think they come out on top, especially on offense. I mean, they did it against West. I think they could do it against East.
All right, now to cap off the predictions, we've got the game here tonight, Sycamore versus Lakota West. And who do you got, Nikos?
Well, of course, I got the Firebirds. I'm hometown, always going to go for them, the homer. But I could see Sycamore putting up something. I mean, like I said, they're similar to Oak Hills in the way they play and the way their team is structured. So I think in that way, they can definitely come out on top. They have what it takes to beat West. West is on a 2-game win streak, so we'll see if that continues. I think they can win, but like you said, I think it's going to be a low scoring. There's not going to be a lot of fireworks, but I think West comes out on top.
I do agree. I think West is going to take this one. I think Sycamore's going to keep it close, but I think West is going to run away in the fourth quarter like they have so many times before. And, you know, Sycamore's got some guys on that team, Samuel Amade, Tariq Kimbrough, but I think the Firebirds duo of Josh Tyson and Bryce Curry is going to lead them over the top with that offense. So after that pregame, we will now head to break here for just a minute for the national anthem. We will be right back, though, here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting for tip-off.
The officials assigned to this game have been extensive.
All right, you ready to go?
High School Athletic Association. Officials for this game are Brad Kelly, Jason Fraley, and Joseph Moore. The athletes, coaches, and officials are guests of Lakota West High School. All fans are asked to respect the effort each of them has put forth preparing for tonight's contest. We ask all attending to show courtesy and respect for fellow fans, officials, coaches, those administrating the contest, and of course, your team and your opponent. The teams participating in this contest, thank you for your tremendous support. And as important as ever, please respect the game. Now let's meet the cheerleaders and starting 5 players in tonight's game. First for the visiting, Sycamore Aviators. Senior Keegan Cannon. Senior Gianna Herrera. Senior Amanda Lynn Johnson. Senior Maury Connors. Senior Jenny Rubenstein. Junior Riley Ivory. Junior Paige Rosenberg. Junior Madison Barnes. And sophomore Jada Lucas. The head cheer coach is Stacy Lawrence. And the starting 5 for Sycamore. Starting at forward.
We return here from Firebird Arena. The starters for tonight's game for the Sycamore Aviators. It is number 5, Brady Keenan. Number 10, Ryland Key. Number 12, Tariq Kimbrough. Number 15, Michael Johnson. And number 24, Samuel Imade. And for the Lakota West Firebirds, it is number 0, Bryce Curry. Number 2, Josh Tyson. Number 3, Tyson Davis. Number 4, Isaiah Mead Moss. And number 13, Isaiah Dudukovic.
Head coach for Sycamore is Tim Austin with assistant coaches Everett Hibbert.
And we are just moments away from tip-off here as
now let's meet the home team, the
Lakota West getting ready to play. It's going to be tough tonight with Sycamore and their length, and especially their speed. Tariq Kimbrough and Samuel Amade, the guard and center duo. But Lakota West has a guard and center duo of their own in Josh Tyson and LJ Green. However, LJ Green not starting tonight.
Yeah, LJ, I think he was out versus Middletown, so he's suited up to play. We'll see if maybe he has limited minutes or if he just doesn't play at all tonight. But that's a big loss.
Yeah, that is a huge loss. I mean, they're playing small ball now, and it's going to be interesting to see who's at that center position. I mean, Sycamore, they've got a guy in Samuel Amade who's just an absolute giant, and it's going to be tough to stop him in the paint.
Yeah, I think they're going to probably try to go for a man defense and just have that tallest guy guarding their center. But it's definitely not going to be easy. Riley Newman, Griffin Long, Aaron Phipps, these guys are going to have to step up at that center position.
That is true, and both of these teams know how big this game is. Both of these teams on hot streaks right now. Sycamore, they've won 4 of their last 5. West has won 3 of their last 5. And Sycamore has slid into that 6th spot in the GMC standings, while Lakota West sits at the 3 spot, looking to sneak into a GMC championship. A win here tonight would be one step in the right direction, but they need a lot of things to go their way.
Yeah, the coaching battle as well tonight. It's going to be very interesting. Both Tim Austin of Sycamore and Kelvin Moss of West are fairly new head coaches, but both have been very, very good. Ossing took over after that 9-14 season in 2021. Moss taking over in that 8-16 season just a couple years ago, but both have led to winning records and very good seasons.
So the tip is eventually won by Sycamore, as here comes the star guard Tariq Kimbrough, who has led this team here in their winning streak. Kimbrough being guarded heavily by Tyson Davis, and now Bryce Curry on Samuel Amade. A big matchup right there, length on length. They're trying to get it into that Amade to get that mismatch early on. They get it out to Michael Johnson, and he gets it out back to Ryland Key, the sophomore. Only sophomore on varsity for Sycamore. Team full of mainly seniors, so a lot of experience. Miss right there, and it's rebounded by Isaiah Meade-Moss, and here comes Bryce Curry in transition.
Well, there you go with that 50-second possession.
Quick three from Meade-Moss, no good. But if you're Sycamore, you cannot allow that shot to get that wide open again.
That's a huge shot to make if you're West. You want to talk about setting the game into your pace immediately, hitting a huge three in transition.
So both teams cold to start. You see Sycamore here taking their time, wide open three, no good, and the rebound to Dukovic. So interesting, Sycamore has not gotten inside yet, even with that height advantage that they pose. Here is Josh Tyson, the leader of this team, averages the most points, second most points in the GMC, and leader in field goal percentage as a guard. As a tough fadeaway right there, and it just in and out from Bryce Curry. Up ahead we go to Kimbrough. Inside, and a tough finish by number 5, Brady Keenan.
That's going to be a matchup you're going to be worried about. Sycamore shoots the least amount of threes in the GMC down there with Lakota West. They get all their points down low in the paint. So West, especially down a center, it's going to be a tough matchup.
Here's the Dukovic firing a three. It's no good, and Lakota West very cold to start, but they're getting good looks. Here comes Sycamore. The Aviators feeling confident early here. Again, a win here tonight for Sycamore will be absolutely massive for their confidence. As there's a corner shot. No, not going to take it. Kimbrough, the pump fake, the jumper is good, and it's a 4-0 lead for Sycamore.
That's what Kimbrough's done all season long. The tough shots when needed most. He's been just about the only guy on Sycamore to be able to take those shots, but he's done a very nice job of it.
And early on, it just feels like Lakota West is going to have to grind this game out if they're going to want to win it. Inside, Tyson somehow hangs on to it. He's got Bryce Curry. No good. Meade-Moss fighting for the rebound. And he stays alive with it. It was Tyson Davis back out to Meade-Moss.
Very, very good rebound by Tyson Davis.
That's what he does. He hustles
one of the best on the team.
On the glass. Tough jump stop inside, and Dukovic just off the mark. Kimbrough in transition. That one turned over by Sycamore, and it's ahead to West. Tyson will fire a three. Short again. Another rebound by Meade-Moss.
They're doing everything except just knocking down the shots. They're getting good looks, playing good defense. That's a perfect timeout.
A timeout is called. A lot of offensive rebounds, not a lot of points, but West only down 4, even though they haven't scored yet. We'll be right back here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting.
Lakota West, call out.
We return here to Lakota West High School where the Firebirds trail early 4-0. See if they can generate some offense here against this tough Sycamore defense that ranks 3rd in the GMC. They only give up 45.4 points per game, and it's showing here early on.
Good to see LJ back in the game.
That's huge.
Yeah. You're going to need minutes from him. But you don't
Curry
wanna see an
spinning,
injury.
tough finish, and one.
2-0, Bryce Curry.
What a shot from Bryce Curry. Was able to spin and put it in. And now a free throw can cut the deficit to 1.
Andrew, I say every single game, that mid-range from Bryce Curry has been unlocked this year. He has been knocking everything down from the mid-range.
And he just has that ability to knock those shots down when it matters the most. So now a 1-point game. West dialing up a press here. Sycamore able to get it across the timeline. Kimbrough in trouble. He finds Amade. Amade attacks inside, spins, kicks to the wing. Inside, Ryland Key is denied by Josh Tyson. The defensive aspect of Tyson coming out here as Mead Moss will operate. Curry attacking, and in no man's land, he turns it over to Michael Johnson.
Great defense from Made. He just stuck out his arms, made the play.
Ryland Key in the corner, and he turns it over again.
It's been quite the defensive battle so far. I'm not sure if that is the type of game you want to play if you're West. I don't know if that's one you can compete in when it matters most. I think West does much better in shootouts, so I think they need to make this one.
And right now, shots just aren't falling, but they're getting good looks. Tyson off the screen from LJ. He gets inside. That's a tough shot. And again, good defense by Sycamore. Key in transition. No good, but the rebound from Brady Keenan. And it's a 6-3 lead here. Just both teams in the mud right now, trying to get points on the board.
Great hustle play by Keenan. Not everyone even got down the court, but he was there to make the much-needed rebound, make the play.
And those are the baskets that can win you a game in a game like this where buckets are hard to come by. Tyson Davis in trouble. He finds Bryce Curry, the pump fake, the drive, and he draws the foul. Bryce Curry's gotten a lot better at drawing fouls this season.
Yeah, more importantly, he's been able to knock down the free throws. He's gotten much, much better from the line this season. Players can't just foul him and expect a miss.
Tyson, what a pump fake. He gets inside, and a tough finish right there. A lot of balance on that shot, and it's a 1-point deficit once again. Here comes Key. Up ahead to Johnson. Bryce Curry in transition. Hey!
Great play to add pacing to your game. Going the other way instantly.
Key turns it right back to Bryce Curry again. Here is Mead Moss. Davis pump fakes. Gets inside and finishes with the left hand. Nice touch from Davis and another turnover by Key. He is struggling right now. Tyson inside, and it's a 8-0 run from Lakota West. Timeout, Sycamore, 11-6. We will be right back in just about a minute. We return here to Lakota West High School. It's been a game of runs here early. Sycamore started off on a 6-3 run, and Lakota West has scored 8 straight since then. So Sycamore in some trouble here. They need to find offense.
Yeah, if you want to set the tone for the rest of the game, that's exactly how you do it. 3 straight turnovers to 3 straight buckets.
Open 3 from the top of the key, and he drains it.
3 by number 2, Kathari.
Kathari checks into the game and knocks it down with ease.
Sycamore has not gone very deep so far in their chart, but they're already doing so. A lot of subs already in this game.
Only averages 1.8 points per game, but he's already past that total. Bad pass, but Tyson lucky to have it back. Here's LJ Green. He'll get it back to Alex Dadukovic. Phipps in the corner, wanted to shoot it, passed it up, got it back to Dadukovic. And looks like Lakota West will take the last shot here. Tyson fires from the top of the key. No good. Amade the rebound. He fires at the buzzer. No good. Way too short. It'll be a 2-point Firebird lead at the end of the first quarter here. We'll be right back for some second quarter action on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. We return here. Bryce Curry bringing it up. He gives it off to his sophomore partner, Josh Tyson. Back to Dadukovic. Lakota West a bit stagnant here. A lot of movement, but not a lot of open looks. Curry will set up in the corner. He'll drive and draw another foul, so he's already drawn 3 fouls against Sycamore. Tyson Davis going to check in here. Out comes Aaron Phipps.
That's good to see Bryce Curry drawing fouls. Might not have led to any shots except that and one, but always good to see.
Tyson out to Dadukovic. Back to Bryce Curry. LJ Green into Dadukovic. He gets it back to Bryce Curry. And just a lot of passing here
Nice
inside.
Pass.
No foul called, but it'll stay with Lakota West.
Looked like he might have hooked his arm, but still your ball, so plenty of time to get a possession.
Bunch of passing there. A whole minute taken off just from that possession. I don't know if that works in your favor or not if you're Lakota West. But if you don't get an open look, don't shoot it, I guess is the motto, as there's a foul inside on Kathari.
Yeah, I mean, you got offensive rebounds, you've drawn 2 fouls, and kept possession, so I'd say that's a pretty solid possession. I do see your concern, though, with continuing to play slow, as that's led to losses in the category.
Inside,
that,
plus the foul
By number 2, Josh Tyson.
for Josh Tyson.
shot.
What a finish.
Foul score on number 10, Ryan
what a possession.
Key. First, team's third.
Minute and 15 seconds, 3 fouls plus the foul, and 1.
Number 2.
That's about as good as you could ask for if you're Lakota West. As this game gets down, it's going to be harder and harder for Sycamore to come back. I mean, they're good and when they play from the lead, but
Free throws good.
when you put them in a deficit, it's hard for them to make a comeback with the way they play.
15, Michael Johnson.
Yeah, as long as the game is within distance,
And that was a clear backcourt violation. Took the refs a second to realize it, but it is called, and now Lakota West gets the ball right back.
Now waiting for the Firebirds.
A lot of sloppy turnovers so far for Sycamore. Lakota West is going to capitalize on that. They're one of the best teams in the GMC at getting steals and getting points off of the steals, more importantly. So you can't make plays like that as West is going to come back. A lot of force.
Here is Bryce Curry. Amade playing some tough defense on him. That's great defense right there.
They had the look with Tyson Davis, but defense was just too good. Couldn't get
Dukovic
the pass
attacks. They stay up on him. He finds Aaron Phipps, and that one is pure.
By number 5, Aaron Phipps.
And now Lakota West with an 8-point advantage. And they bring the press. Key able to distribute ahead of it. Michael Johnson locked in the corner. What a pass to find Amade. And he knocks down the 3. What an answer.
Those are two big men who do not shoot the 3 ball a lot.
To Dukovic in transition. No good. Huge sequence of events there for Sycamore. Game looked like it could get out of hand, and now they're back in business.
Phipps just 10 attempts this season from 3. Amade 43, but only 30% from 3.
So some unorthodox shots here for both teams, but they're going in. Here's Amade, not afraid to let it fly. And he's hit 2 threes in the span of 30 seconds here. And it's down to a 2-point game.
Give me signs of Gabe Clemens back in that Fairfield game. Those huge throws by a big man. Kind of shocking to see.
That is not Lakota West's specialty, and defense is guarding those big man threes. Dukovic calls for the screen, then gets it into Phipps. Phipps, what a pass into Tyson Davis. Back into Phipps. Lost control. It's back to Bryson Curry. And he is met at the rim, but a foul is called again. Bryce Curry just continues to get those foul calls.
Sycamore fans did not like that, but I think it was the right call. Looked like he got a hand, maybe a little bit too much on the arm. I think the bigger issue was how delayed the call was. I think once you don't blow the whistle, you got to just not blow it. You can't confuse fans and the players.
That is true as Bryce Curry continues his perfect night from the line.
Number 4, Isaiah Mead Moss, and number 23, LJ Green. And for Sycamore, number 2, Kathari.
Bryce Curry's usage rate this game has been huge. I don't think I've seen it this high this game so far this season. Josh Tyson has normally been that guy, but Bryce Curry has been taking the load offensively and defensively.
Bryce Curry just has stepped into that role anyone can for Lakota West. Keys, a nice dish, but Amade couldn't finish,
Great
and now here
defense.
comes Josh Tyson. Up ahead to Bryce Curry. No good. Had a good look from 3, but now you see some pace in this game, and this is what we like to see in GMC basketball. Kimbrough in the corner. No good. And a foul called on Bryce Curry. But a lot of pace here in this last minute.
Foul is called on 0,
And that's what you want to see, especially after the last game against Oak Hills where it was just complete, just holding onto the ball for most of the game. And now you see a better style of play here as Kimbrough will catch it in the backcourt.
Yeah, I mean, as much as many fans don't like watching Oak Hills hold the ball like that, I mean, hey, it's won them games. It's been the main cog in their offense and, more importantly, their defense.
Tough floater finish from Tariq Kimbrough.
Watch for a Bryce Curry drive. It's worked pretty much all game at drawing fouls, and they're already at 4, so any foul, and they got 3 free throws. Two, excuse me.
Here is LJ Green, bobbled it for a second, got it into Josh Tyson. Tyson, tough move, but he wasn't able to get the finish. And a foul called on Isaiah Meade-Moss, so some frustration here for Lakota West.
Foul is called on number 4, Isaiah Meade-Moss. His first, team
Yeah, a lot of
second.
shots not falling the way you would normally expect them to. Especially from Josh Tyson. Like you said, first in the entire GMC at field goal percentage. They just haven't been falling.
Nice tip right there. Up ahead it goes to Josh Tyson into Tyson Davis, and he is able to lay it in. Amade was right behind him. Nearly got a block there, but able to secure the bucket. Here is Michael Johnson. Bounce pass to Amade. Up ahead it goes to Key. Key, a tough pass to Kimbrough. Kimbrough gets inside. He gets it back out to Amade. Another 3. It's pure. 3 threes for Samuel Amade.
This is not his specialty. Just 30% from 3 this year.
He's making it happen, though, and Lakota West has to adjust. LJ back out to Tyson Davis. Good defense from Michael Johnson. Forces a bad shot. And here we go with Rylan Key. The reverse layup, no good, but the putback, no good again. And here comes Josh Tyson. The spin and the lefty finish.
Number 2, Josh Tyson.
What a finish. The spin move pulled it all together.
Amade again. Wow. What did he eat for breakfast this morning? 4 threes from Samuel Amade. And a violation on West.
Now the game for the Firebirds. Number 10, Parker Robinson, and number 13.
What a swing right there. A huge 3 from Amade, 4 of 4, and then the travel call. This is, I mean, Sycamore's offense, it has not been like this season. You would not expect this to happen.
And a 5-second violation,
West,
so West gets it right back.
Huge turnover right there. West now gets a reset as if nothing happened. A very needed reset.
So in the game is Parker Robinson, JV standout for West, getting some minutes here on varsity.
Help them get that JV win as well as the freshman win, so maybe we'll get a full sweep tonight.
Hopefully, as Samuel Amade has other plans. He's hit 4 threes and has not missed tonight. Meade-Moss wanted to take the 3. Instead, he gets inside and draws a foul. He will head to the line here.
It has been a struggle from the line for Meade-Moss, just under 58% this season. They came in games where he missed many, many free throws, but as of late, they've gotten a little bit better.
First is good to put Lakota West back in front. And the second rolls in and out. So West holding on to a 1-point lead here. Here is Tariq Kimbrough.
You're hearing shouts from this coaching chess match that's going on. Both coaches trying as hard as they can to give that six-man feel to the team on the floor.
And right now, Sycamore just going to run this clock out and take the final shot. Abusing that shot clock rule, but there's no shot clock.
I think many would say this is why there needs to be one.
Amade again. What did you think was going to happen? 5 threes for Samuel Amade, the big man. He is dominating right now, 5 of 5 from 3. Sycamore has a 2-point lead, and they're looking to pull off an upset here at Lakota West High School. We have reached halftime. We will be right back for some second half action in just about 10 minutes, but go grab a drink, grab some snacks, and don't forget to be back here as the Firebirds look to find a way to win this game here in the second half. They'll need to find something that can stop Samuel Amade, but we'll be back here in 10 minutes. We return here to Lakota West High School for some second half action. And Nikos, what are you looking forward to in the second half of play for Lakota West? They want to try to win this game down 2.
Well, they've done a decent job of keeping that pace and attacking the passing lanes. You saw that 10-0 run, but you need to stay a little more disciplined on defense. I think they've gotten a lot of shots, especially Amade. He's gotten every single look from 3. And there's another one right there.
They are 6 of 9, now 7 of 10 from 3. Tariq Kimbrough, big time shot.
Yeah, and that's the issue. 7 of 10, but then 1 of 8 for West going the other way. That has been a real struggle. The 3-point has not fallen. Even Josh Tyson, who's a great shooter, just 0 of 2 from 3. It has not been easy goings for West.
They can still find something here. Back to Bryce Curry. He gets it back to Mead Moss. And it is back to Sycamore again. Another turnover. And West is in trouble here to start the 3rd period.
That's a turnover that can't be made in that situation. You have to play a little bit smarter.
Backdoor cut. Oh my goodness. Wow. What a finish.
My goodness.
Some chants running out from the Sycamore student section here after that one. West needs an answer. Foul is called.
Foul is called on number 5, Brady.
West needs to get a bucket. This is what we were talking about earlier. They can't get into a hole like this. It's going to be rough.
Especially with how Sycamore is shooting. Mead Moss in trouble. He finds Josh Tyson. Can Tyson respond here? Into LJ, and a foul is called on Michael Johnson.
I like that you're racking up the foul calls, but you have to get some points on the board. Can't get into a hole like this.
Cross court pass to LJ. Mead Moss or Tyson Davis wide open. Too strong. And it's back to Sycamore. So confidence growing.
Oh,
Tyson Davis with the steal. And oh my goodness, he missed the layup. And it's back to Ryland Key. In transition, Key.
Oh, what a play.
What a play! And Tyson Davis nearly had the turnover. He has been on Ryland Key all night, making plays on him.
That is just, that play, that whole sequence, that's Tyson Davis in a nutshell. He's going to give you everything he's got on the floor. He might miss a 3, but he's going to play some very good defense.
Tough catch there from Amade on Tyson Davis. Michael Johnson finds Ryland Key. Here's Tariq Kimbrough. Him and Amade have just led the way here in what has been a masterclass for Sycamore. In some trouble inside Amade. Oh, he just missed the slam, but a foul is called on LJ Green. He wanted another posterize. Unable to get it, though, and he'll head to the line.
Yeah, I think that's the right foul to make in the moment. I don't think Amade is missing that dunk if you don't foul there.
Yeah, that could have been bad for West, especially momentum-wise. Even though he knocks down the free throw, if he makes that sort of dunk, it's going to be hard to come back from if you're West, just from a mental standpoint.
Amade, despite being a big man, does knock down 81% of his free throws.
He knocks in both, so now it's a 9-point lead, and West is in some trouble now. Tyson finds Dukovic. Off the screen he comes, back to Bryce Curry in no man's land, and Kimbrough with the steal. Up ahead, it's Rylan Key, and that's free money. And it is an 11-point Lakota West deficit here. Sycamore hot to start the second half. We return here, Lakota West in need of a comeback, down by 11. Similar vibes to the Oak Hills game last week, where they just got dominated by Nate Reap. Inside, it's Bryce Curry. What a tough finish. That's something that can fuel a comeback right there.
Yeah, the only difference was Nate Reap was getting all his points down low. Amade, 19 points with 5 threes.
And here's Josh Tyson with the steal. He finds Mead Moss. What a block! Brady Keenan. And I think Josh Tyson should have just gone up with that.
Yeah. Tyson, he might have been right. He was saying that it was goaltend, but nevertheless, definitely should have just gone up with that.
Just trying to do too much.
That's rough.
Mead Moss nearly forced the turnover. Here is Kimbrough. Back to Keenan. Tyson playing aggressive. Bad pass, but it stays with Sycamore. And with how they've ran this clock down, looks like Lakota West is not going to have a lot of opportunities the rest of this game. And that's why that missed lay or that block on Mead Moss is so huge. You're not going to get opportunities like that in transition much more in this game.
I'm getting some serious deja vu from that Oak Hills game. You just have to get something going.
These type of teams just
nice
really
play.
hurt West. This Dudukovic, what a play. And he draws the foul. That's huge. You needed that if you're West.
More importantly, you need these free throws from Dudukovic. 80% from the line. It hasn't shot a whole lot, so we'll see if he can knock down these clutch shots, but they are huge. And you want to talk about what a rebounder Tyson Davis is. He is down low getting this rebound instead of LJ Green.
First free throw bounces around and goes in. Huge right there. And Dudukovic knocks in both, so West has cut the lead to 7. They need to continue this here.
Definitely smart to press. They've struggled on the turnover aspect.
Kimbrough in a lot of trouble, but Amade gets it, and he draws the foul. Thought it might have been a charge there, but no bailout for West.
Foul is called on number 23, LJ Green.
And now Amade will head to the line again, where he was 2 of 2 last time. And he is just beating him down right now. As he misses the first. That's huge if you're West.
8 turnovers in that first half for Sycamore. You have to capitalize on that. You're not getting any other semblance of offense.
Feel like you need a basket here if you're West. And one! That'll do just fine.
Speak it into existence, Andrew. What a play. Tyson put the team on his back to the rim. He can make this a 5-point game.
And all of a sudden, we got a ball game here. This game, while it feels similar to Oak Hills, it feels pretty different because it feels like Lakota West really has a chance here. Still a lot of time left in this game, and only down 5 points now. If they can just get some stops on defense, keep this thing close, they'll have a chance. Here comes Kimbrough. Sycamore has numbers. Kimbrough fires a 3, in and out. And it's saved in the hands of LJ Green. Up ahead, Mead Moss. He blows by and finishes over Kimbrough. They've cut the lead to 3. What a run here by West. In some trouble, Johnson and Dukovic with the turnover. Here's Josh Tyson in transition. Tyson will drive and draw the foul. On the floor. But what a series of events there. Lakota West is right back in this thing. Some newfound life.
These are huge free throws.
And Alex Dukovic has made so many plays defensively. Him, Tyson Davis, all these guys have been huge for West.
Same with Mead Moss. He had 3 steals in that first half. They have been on fire. They just have to capitalize. Oh.
And the first one is no good. That hurts if you're West. Second free throw here for Josh Tyson. And it rolls in just barely. Tyson has had his struggles at the free throw line, although he is a great shooter. But it's mainly just a mental thing sometimes on those free throws. Even the best shooters sometimes struggle. Dukovic playing great defense, but a bailout foul.
Great defense right there. Not a little too handsy, but
this is everything we could have asked for. Just a battle from both teams. Neither team running away with it here.
That's the exact defense you have to play.
You gotta wonder if West might build some fatigue here with how aggressive they're being on defense. Nearly lost it, but staying with it is Kimbrough. Trying to turn the corner, he finds Key. Key turns it over.
Defense.
A great defensive play. Uh-oh! It'll stay with West. Dukovic wanted to block it, but he had Amade right in his path.
I think that's one where you do that Josh Tyson pass behind you because Amade was going up with it.
Yeah, he had. I think he had
made
someone else with
plays.
him in transition to pass to. Could have had a chance there, but nonetheless, Lakota West will stay with it. And Tyson loses control. LJ flying on the ground. And a jump ball will be called. Let's see who has the arrow. It'll be Firebird basketball. Great effort from LJ Green.
That was a huge play. Great defense from Sycamore. Just tapped it out. LJ flew to the ground. Made the huge play needed. You have to capitalize. You have to score here.
Tyson Davis will look. He'll get it into LJ. LJ's been quiet tonight. To Dukovic. Lost it. Got it back to Mead Moss for the lead. No good. LJ fighting for the rebound. And he'll draw a foul. West is starting to feel it right now. On the verge of a comeback here.
LJ Green, probably the best free throw shooter on the team. These ones are big.
Don't want to jinx him, though. And the announcer jinx, once again, works as he misses the first. Bryce Curry will check in, though. He has been out for quite a bit here, but he should be well rested and ready here for this stretch. As LJ knocks in the second, so it's down to a 1-point game here. West is on an 11-1 run. Ever since that timeout, things have been different. What a body's flying. Tyson Davis forced it. And he cannot get it, but the putback by Bryce Curry. And Lakota West has the first lead of the second half. Wow, this pressure has caused so much trouble for Sycamore. And they are in danger now. A 13-1 run by West. They are feeling themselves.
Great defense, another steal and transition.
And there's Amade, and the foul. Ooh. Yep, it will be a foul. So an and one. Just as you think West has a chance to pull away, Sycamore makes a gigantic play.
So at halftime, Princeton and Lakota East are tied at 14. Talk about in the mud. I thought we were kind of having a defensive battle.
That is just absurd. Maybe East is pulling out the strategy where they hold the ball for a while, but nonetheless. Some confusion here. Stoppage in play.
Got to keep those shoes tied, I think. Mata thought he was getting back on defense. Forgot he had the foul. Maybe he had a harder fall than we thought.
Indeed, as he will shoot this free throw, try to put Sycamore up by 2.
Now in for the Aviators.
Mate probably the best free throw shooter in this game. He shot 70 attempts this year, knocked down 81% of them.
Very high percentage. So West back down by 2. Backs against the wall once again. They need a bucket here. They might just take this thing to the fourth and take a shot to end the quarter here, now that they've gone on this run and regained momentum.
Yeah, stuff like this is why people will call for a shot clock. There's no action.
I mean,
like
it's just wasting the
time.
clock of the game right now.
Crowd goes mild.
Here's Josh Tyson. And he is tripped by Rylan Key.
And that's free throws.
And yep, it will be.
The foul is called on number 10, Rylan Key.
So potentially can tie it up here for Josh Tyson.
At the line shooting to number 2, Josh Tyson.
And he misses the first.
He's usually a pretty solid free throw shooter.
For Lakota West, number 5, Aaron Phipps.
Just kind of been a struggle this season.
The second free throw is good.
And did you hear that scream? That was a screech that came from the stands.
Not sure, but fans are hyped up here. Kimbrough at the buzzer. Almost. But nonetheless, Sycamore with a 1-point lead here, headed into fourth quarter play. We'll be right back on Lakota West Student Broadcasting.
Sycamore, ball out to begin the fourth
We
quarter.
return here, Sycamore with a 1-point lead.
You have to continue getting those steals. It's the only thing keeping you in this game. Those transition buckets, that's been just about it.
Inside here. Sycamore just holding on to this ball. They have a 1-point lead, no need to rush.
Talk about not rushing.
Whole minute gone here of the fourth quarter. And a timeout called, so pretty pointless minute waster right there. We'll be right back here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. We are back here, Sycamore with a 1-point lead, 7 minutes to go in the ball game.
Some elite defense needs to be played here.
Tyson playing some tough finish by Kimbrough. Wasn't able to get to fall. West in transition, Bryce Curry, and one! What a play.
Tough finish. That's what I'm talking about, those transition buckets. Great tip by Aaron Phipps to push it down court. A nice pass to Curry, and a great finish with the foul.
So West regains the lead here, and a big free throw from Bryce Curry. And Curry gets it to fall. So a 2-point lead for West. Sycamore, the underdogs, trying to fight back for what would be a huge win. And a turnover again by Bryce Curry. West running out, and Tyson Davis makes it a 2-possession lead.
He's feeling good, and he should. That's a great play. Finally got the layup to fall.
Keys, and it's somehow into the hands of Keenan. Sycamore in some trouble here.
This is the exact position you want to be if you're West. You have the lead. They can't run out the clock. You're playing great defense. You just have to continue it.
And it feels like the opposite of the Oak Hills game. I mean, they went down against Oak Hills, could not fight back, and now they went down by double digits in this game, and they've been able to fight back.
I think the only difference is...
And a foul is called.
Oak Hills was so good at passing, they were able to push it. West was not getting any steals, but this game has been the complete opposite. Anytime they try to make passes, West has been there.
Amade inside, a tough finish. So Sycamore hanging in there right now. Amade has 25 points. Josh Tyson and Bryce Curry both have 14, so they've combined for 28. And an offensive foul. And the momentum back on Sycamore's side.
Well, that's going to be one that Phipps wants back. Just trying to make a simple pick and just turn into a chance now for Sycamore to tie it up.
So here comes Sycamore. Only down by 2. Here's Ryland Key. He sends it out to Kimbrough. Back to Key for the lead, and he knocks it in.
That three-point advantage has been everything in this game. West has not been able to knock him down. It's been the complete opposite story for Sycamore.
Bryce Curry no good. A nice rebound by LJ Green.
Now have the second chance to score. You have to take advantage of it.
Tough finish from Josh Tyson. Back in the hands of Bryce Curry.
Sheesh.
And a foul is called.
Foul is called on number 5, Brady Queenan. His 4th, team 2nd.
Here is Mead Moss. Having trouble getting it in, he finds LJ at the last minute. And here is Josh Tyson. Chance to take the lead here for Lakota West. Finds Mead Moss. Kicks it out top of the key. Bryce Curry, no good. Mead Moss draws the foul.
That is a great, great play right there. Someone in the Sycamore section is not liking that 3 second in the paint. He is letting us hear about it.
Not too happy about those calls, but what can you do?
So now it's up to Mead Moss. Free throws have been a struggle. He has to knock these down. We're down by 1. Biggest shots of the game for him.
So Mead Moss can take the lead here if he knocks both of these down. And the first one is perfect. Second free throw, no good. LJ keeps it alive.
What a play by LJ Green. That is huge.
Mead Moss is going to thank him for that one later. A tie game, 3.5 minutes to go.
It's a second bailout rebound by LJ tonight.
Mead Moss wanted to pull it. Look for a better shot here. Mead Moss will attack. Kick it out to Tyson Davis. No good. But LJ Green on the glass again. And he goes back up with it for the lead. What a possession by LJ Green.
Unbelievable.
So West reclaims the lead here, 46-44. It has been a battle. Here is Ryland Key. Ohm Kathari, no good, in and out. And here comes Josh Tyson. Has blood in the water, and he missed it. And Ohm Kathari comes away with the rebound. So 2 in and on shots by both teams. Corner 3, not going to take it. And a timeout called by Sycamore. 2.5 minutes to play. We'll stay right here and talk about what this game could mean for GMC play. Let's look at the standings. Both of these teams on the uprise lately. Lakota West sits at the 3 spot in the GMC play. They passed up East last week. And Sycamore up at 6th place with a 7-6 record. They passed up Middletown to take that 6th spot. And they're going to fight for that 5 spot with Oak Hills, who's also playing tonight. As Lakota East and Princeton, we talked about that big matchup. Princeton currently up by 5 on East. That would be a huge win for the Vikings. That would put them in a great position to win the GMC. If they win out, they will win the GMC, or at least share a win with Fairfield. And if West, they're going to need both Fairfield and Princeton to finish with 4 losses and for them to go undefeated the rest of the way if they're going to want to be able to share that championship. It seems unlikely, but you never know with GMC play. But the Firebirds, a win here tonight would be huge. It's going to take all they have with 2.5 minutes to go.
Yeah, I don't do it often, but tonight I am rooting for Lakota East to beat Princeton. That's a huge game. I mean, Princeton's very strong. I think they pretty much have that GMC title under wraps, but if West wants a chance at it, they're going to need a Princeton W, or excuse me, a Princeton L.
Sycamore ball out.
So here is Sycamore, down 2. Kimbrough back to Ryland Key. Cross-court pass to Johnson. Johnson has not taken a shot all game. Coaches for West not very happy right there, communicating a lot. 2 minutes to go, and you think Sycamore might take this thing all the way down. Here's Kimbrough. Key. Pump fake.
Wow.
What a drive, and he puts him in front. The sophomore can ball, and Sycamore has tied this thing up. Dudukovic is wide open. No good. In and out. Great. Oh, what a play. Mead Moss for the lead. Wow, what a sequence of events. So Sycamore needs to answer again.
The redemption from Alex Dudukovic, misses the 3, plays some tough defense, leads to the bucket for West. They just got to play a little bit more defense. Less than 1:20 to go.
Here we go. We're in for a fantastic finish, and a time, looks like a foul, is called on West.
Alex Dudukovic got a little too handsy on Amade. Understandably so. He has 25 tonight. He has dominated from everywhere on the court. The free throw line, down low, and from 3, he's done it all.
Dudukovic had that wide open look, just went in and out. It was a great job of finding him. But as there's a wide open look for Ryland Key, can't fall asleep if you're West, and now it's back to a tie game. Here we go, a minute to play in the West side.
You want Josh Tyson taking this final shot. He's had his struggles tonight, but he is the guy you want. And if not him, Bryce Curry.
Him and Bryce Curry are the guys you want in this situation. Mead Moss playing keep away, and a timeout is called with 44 seconds to go. So we'll stay right here. You got to be thinking, if you're Lakota West, maybe you want to take this thing all the way down just so you know you'll have the final shot to try to win it here. You don't want to give Sycamore the chance to just hold on to the ball and win it, because you know if Sycamore gets the ball back, that's what they're going to do.
Yeah,
so I think you got to play into their game.
You got to see some kind of, I talked about earlier, discipline. You want a Josh Tyson, good drive down low, a good look, or maybe Isaiah Mead Moss, corner 3, some kind of spot up. He's a spot up guy. You want to shoot a shot from him, a Bryce Curry, maybe a mid-range. You want to play to someone's strength. You don't want to force anything. And lucky for you, you have 45 seconds to make the play. Like you said, plenty of time. You take as much time as you need. You just want a smart shot.
Yeah, I think if I'm West, I'm taking this thing all the way down to at least under 10 seconds. I don't want to give Sycamore the chance to win this thing in regulation. I want to take all the time that I need to try to get the best possible shot I can. And if not, worst case scenario, we're headed to OT here at Lakota West. But we'll see what they do here. You gotta believe Sycamore's gonna press up and go for a steal. They don't want this thing to end on a buzzer beater.
Yeah, both teams have plenty of timeouts to use, so I think you might see some kind of chess there and how Coach Moss decides to use those.
It's all about the chess match.
3D chess, maybe even 4D.
Here is LJ. Back to Dukovic. We're under 30 seconds to play. Tensions are high. And they're going to hold this ball until the end. Looks like, at least.
Sycamore getting loud.
Here is Mead Moss. Back to Josh Tyson. Under 15 to play.
Here
Tyson. Under 10. Tyson to Bryce.
Wide
Inside
open.
to LJ. Oh, no, he missed. Here comes Rylan Key. Key for the win. No good. And we're headed to extra basketball here at Lakota West. What a game.
Oh, man. LJ Green, he waited too long. He had the right shot. Should have just gone up instantly. Oh, what a play.
Wow. What a
Great.
basketball game tonight.
Oh, man. I think you don't want to go into overtime, but I think West will have the advantage in overtime. I think they should be able to close them out.
Yeah, and what a great game here. Sycamore has battled all the entire game, and that's why we're headed to OT.
This has been an incredible matchup. I thought it might go a little something like this. A little bit of Oak Hills, a little bit of Fairfield, some kind of mixture between the GMC. Sycamore, this season, they have been such an interesting team. Like I said, their head coach, they have led them to some incredible seasons. Like last year, they took the GMC title. They were very, very good, especially against the GMC. But this year, they lost a lot of talent. Those guys, Amade and Kimbrough, those guys have stepped up, filled the roles needed. But man, what a game we had
And this
tonight.
team is great at developing big men. Last year they had Raleigh Burgess, who went to Purdue. It's a great talent. And now they have Samuel Amade. It seems like this team always has a good big man in that role. And now here we go, extra basketball. Which team wants it more? We'll find out in the next 4 minutes. Hopefully in the next 4 minutes.
Double OT on a Tuesday night, Andrew. I don't know if I want that on my bingo card tonight.
Here we go. Rylan Key has been clutch tonight for Sycamore. He kicks it out to Michael Johnson. Oh, wow. Looks like he took an extra step. They won't call it. Amade back to Kimbrough. Kimbrough back to Johnson. Good backdoor cut, but great defense by Mead Moss.
Very good defense. Those steals, they are huge in this game. Very, very important.
Michael Johnson has kind of acted as a decoy tonight. Just has not shot it at all, but he's been able to dish out some good passes. Bryce Curry.
Way downtown.
Short. And here comes Amade. To Kimbrough. Back off to Cathari. Here is Rylan Key, has been the clutch factor tonight. Amade back to Cathari.
Cathari getting some huge clutch time minutes tonight. Hasn't been a huge contributor so far this season, but in this game, he's hit some huge threes.
Tough defense by Mead Moss. And we are at 2:19 to play. They are running this clock low.
Are we going to get a scoreless OT, Andrew?
We might. Not out of the possibility here. West, though, playing some stout defense. They're not giving anything easy for Sycamore. Rylan Key. Off to Amade. Amade leans. Tries to find Cathari. It was a
the
bad
steal.
pass. Here comes Dukovic. Inside, and he draws the foul on Michael Johnson. So 1:49 to play here. What a ball game.
15, Michael Johnson. His fourth. Team's fourth.
He'll look for Mead Moss in the corner.
Good defense.
Inside to LJ. And another foul on Sycamore.
And that's 5.
5 on Michael Johnson.
LJ, he missed a huge layup
And
earlier.
he's out of the game. He is fouled out of this one. A great defender for Sycamore. And in comes number 0,
Dakota West is now in
Will Weeks for Sycamore.
checking in for
Will Weeks, you want to talk about time to perform 0.5 points per game.
Will
And you're
Weeks is
coming
a
in an
senior,
OT.
however, so he has the experience under his belt.
They're going to need some huge minutes from him. But LJ Green, great free throw shooter on the year. He needs to redeem himself from earlier.
First free throw's good.
And LJ Green is perfect on both of his. So West with a huge 2-point lead.
Glad there's no announcer jinx there as he knocked down both of those.
I'm very glad too, as here comes Sycamore. Here's Will Weeks, the newly entered player for the Aviators. He's in trouble. And a foul, or a timeout actually, by Sycamore. 1:28 to play. West has had to grind this game out. We will be right back here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. We do just want to make a quick announcement thanking the 100-plus live viewers we currently have here. It's been a great contest between Sycamore and Lakota West tonight, and we're grateful to be able to bring this live coverage to you here from Lakota West High School. Here comes Om Kathari for Sycamore. The Aviators down 2, and they need a basket.
Now, speaking of live coverage, East currently down by 5 entering the fourth quarter. See what they can do. That'll be probably long after this game.
Here
Unless we see
is
more overtime.
Sycamore. Can they cap off what has been a great game they've played? Will Weeks, and oh my goodness, that one is way off.
That is not the shot.
The senior, who averages 0.5 points per game, he had the green light, but was not able to knock it down, and now West is going to hold on to this ball for as long as they want to. 40 seconds remaining in the game. Here is Josh Tyson, and he will draw the foul. So with 33 seconds left, Tyson is going to head to the line here. And these are some clutch time free throws for Josh Tyson, a 78% free throw shooter this year.
Recent games, he's missed a few. But this is a perfect time to get back on track to knock down a couple very clutch ones.
He is a very clutch free throw shooter. And the first one is good.
Crowd noise or not does not matter. It's looking more and more like a Lakota West victory in sight. If he knocks this one down, Sycamore is going to really have to get a quick bucket, which I'm not sure if that's something they can do.
Tyson's second free throw. No good. Now Sycamore down 3. They need a 3-point basket. Here is Kimbrough.
That's the guy to watch.
Cathari's also a great spot-up shooter, and a timeout by Sycamore.
That's a smart call.
With 18.5, we'll stay right here. Lakota West up by 3. They just need to guard the three-point line. And maybe you think, do they foul here? I say they foul with maybe under 10 seconds.
You could foul. I'd be a little nervous that you don't foul on a shot, maybe a 3-point shot. That would be very, very bad. Sycamore shoots the highest percentage free throws. They knock everything down in the entire GMC.
And I think if you are West, if it comes down to under 10 seconds or maybe under 5 seconds, you definitely try fouling, because then you put yourself in a good position to, escape. But
this is a scary spot to be in. Amade, he has been hot. Not the best three-point shooter, but 5 of 5 tonight. You have Tariq Kimbrough. He has been that volume shooter at 36%. The team is not the best three-point shooter, but when it matters most, I mean, like you said, Cathari, he is not a bad spot-up shooter himself.
And then obviously Ryland Key, who hit that clutch shot earlier to put them in front.
Yeah.
So anyone is capable on the Sycamore team. It just depends on who's open.
And I think that might be West's best strength, is that everyone's capable. There's not one guy to stand among the rest as the guy who you believe can knock this down. Everyone's just got a solid chance, but we'll see.
But you got to think with how he shot this game, Amade is going to be the guy that Sycamore wants shooting this basketball.
Especially the way he can shoot above somebody. I think you just got to get the ball in Kimbrough's hands. Either he takes a step back or a shot off the dribble, or you pass it to Akari.
So here we go. West up by 3. Sycamore needs a 3 to stay alive. Cathari back to Key. Time winding down. Key fires way off.
No good.
And that is going to do it. Lakota West grinds out a tough GMC victory and wins it 51-48. They were down double digits in the second half, came all the way back, forced overtime, and deliver. What a game. What a night here. Overtime victory for Lakota West. They will be back in action for the playoffs very soon. And a big win tonight. They will be back in action on Friday on the road against Mason. That will wrap up their GMC play. And then their final regular season game will be against St. X at home. And then it's playoff time, but we will be there soon on Lakota West Student Broadcasting. Thank you to everyone who tuned in tonight. It was a great stream, and we will be back for some live playoff coverage when that time does come. Final score, Lakota West 51, Sycamore 48 here on Lakota West Student Broadcasting.